All right, thanks for stopping into my lesson on Changed Up by Slim Jxmmi. This is a lesson that was requested, so I thought I'd do it. I just thought the guitar line was really cool in this song, and just thought I'd show my interpretation of it. It sounds like there's actually a few samples going on, and so I'm kind of combining what I think I'm hearing of the two samples in the intro of the song. So what I think I'm hearing is a slightly detuned, actually slightly pitched up D minor 7 chord. So the way you play that is, or actually, I'm sorry, the key of the song is D minor 7, but it's slightly pitched up. So I'm playing, it might not go exactly with the song. If you're in standard tuning and you try to play along with the song, it might sound just a little bit off. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, basically the D minor 7 is a bar on your 5th fret. So you're gonna take your index finger and bar across the 1st through the 5th string. So the A through the high E string. And then you're going to take your middle finger, set it on the 6th fret of the B, and your ring finger on the 7th fret of the D. And that gives you that D minor 7. Okay, so that's the key of the song, but the first chord in the song is a B flat major 7, which is very similar to the D minor 7 I'm showing you here. So if you add your pinky right underneath your ring finger on the 7th fret of the G, that gives you just a straight up D minor chord. You let that pinky off, you get a D minor 7. So with the pinky on there, just lift up, leave your middle finger, ring finger, and your pinky set down in that D minor shape. Lift up your index finger off of that bar and just now add it up here on the 6th fret of the low E string. It might feel a little funky, your middle finger gets kind of trapped back there, but that gives you a B flat major 7 chord. So B flat major 7 and D minor are kind of relatives in a way. They share a lot of the same qualities, other than the root note is different. So here you got D obviously for the root note, and here you got B flat. So anyway, I'm boring you with theory. So let's go ahead and try this riff. So again, it sounds like, okay. So what I'm doing there to kind of make that work is you use your thumb to pluck the low E string. Your index, your middle, and your ring finger pluck the D, the G, and the B. Okay, so that's your very first chord in the song. And then what you're going to do is then set down that index finger across the 5th fret like you did for the D minor 7. So you're setting it across the 1st through the 5th strings. And then your pinky came off there to get you that D minor 7. Okay, so you've got, then you're going to move, then you're going to pluck the high E with your ring finger. So you got, all right, then you're going to pluck with your thumb the A string, then your index, middle, and ring again are going to pluck the D, G, and the B string. So you're basically plucking the 4 middle strings. So here's what we got. All right, one more time. Okay. So now taking a look at sort of like a little hammer-on pull-off riff that happens. So to prepare for this part of the song, you're going to want to bar across the 3rd fret of all 6 strings. So I know that's kind of hard, but what I always suggest is to overlap, your finger kind of overlaps on top of that 3rd fret. So if you play back here in the fret area, so that metal part of the 3rd fret that actually makes up the fret, is you kind of want to be on top of that. If you're back here in the fret area, you're going to get more room for buzzes and stuff like that. So if you can sneak your finger kind of just right on top of it, overlap it a little bit, that usually gets everything to ring out. So with your ring finger on your plucking hand, so you pluck the B string, then you're going to set your ring finger down on the 5th fret of the B string. Then you're going to set your ring finger down on the 6th fret of the B string. And what you're going to do at this point is you're going to pluck with your thumb on the low E, index on the D, middle finger on the G, ring finger on the B, and you're going to pluck and pull off, pull off. So you've got Alright, so again, that's kind of combining what I think is 2 separate loops or 2 separate samples. So then you're going to pluck again that what this is a G minor 7 chord, a jazz chord. So when you have your index finger just barring across that 3rd fret and you're to pluck with your thumb on the low E, index, middle, and ring on the D, G, and B, that's a G minor 7. So you're going to pluck that chord, so you do that riff, then you pluck the chord itself. Okay. Then you're going to slide that index finger up to 5th fret, and you're going to play an A minor 7. So your thumb, index, middle, and ring finger, again, pluck the low E, the D, the G, and the B. Okay. So alright. And then this brings us back around to the D minor 7 chord. Alright, so all of that really slow in sequence. So starting on that B flat major 7, okay, so remember when you get to the D minor 7, your thumb is plucking the A string. So your thumb spends a little time on both the bass notes, the low E and the A string. So now what you want to do is just kind of rewind that last section and practice with that to kind of get that. Alright, so that's the feel of it. Now, I notice when the song gets rolling, the bass line actually kind of does a slightly different set of bass notes. So if you want to kind of try to sneak in sort of a different bass note sound for the riff to kind of go more along with the bass line of the song, you could do this. So it's just kind of a little quicker transfer up to that 5th fret rather than playing that G minor 7 chord twice. You get up to that 5th fret a little sooner. Alright, so that's my lesson on Changed Up by Jxmmi. I hope that helped you get a good grasp at least on the song. I know there's kind of a lot of different things going on in the lesson, you know, some jazz chords and some, you know, different options on how to play it. And it was also kind of a combination of a bunch of different things. So with all that being said, I hope that it helped you out. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out the description. I have some links to my other resources to help you learn how to play guitar. So go ahead and check some of that out. And I will see you on the next lesson.